Welcome to Italy, where every travel dream becomes a reality. Imagine this. You're standing on the dramatic cliffs of the Amalfi Coast, breathing in the salty breeze of the crystal-clear sea. You're wandering through the cobblestone streets of Florence, where art and history blend seamlessly in every corner. Or perhaps you're drifting on a gondola in Venice, watching the golden sunset reflect on the enchanting canals. Italy isn't just a destination, it's a feeling, an experience, and a place where every moment is meant to be cherished. In today's video, we're taking you on a journey to discover the most breathtaking, romantic, and unforgettable spots in this boot-shaped paradise. Whether you're an art lover, a food enthusiast, or a dreamer seeking inspiration, Italy will make you exclaim, "This is where I'm meant to be." Venice. The most romantic city in Europe, Venice is always the dream destination of many travelers. Venice, the capital of the Veneto region, is a gem located on the eastern coast of Italy, where soft canals hug the city on the Gulf of Venice in the Mediterranean. Built on a small archipelago and connected by charming bridges and unique roads, Venice is not only famous, but has also become a global symbol of water transportation. What makes Venice so attractive is its dreamlike beauty. The elegant gondolas and pretty little bridges create a poetic, romantic scene that is hard to compare to anywhere else. The city carries within it an ancient and majestic blend, making every visitor wish to immerse themselves in this wonderful space. Surrounded by nature and time, Venice exudes charm and sophistication like the people here. Every street corner, every canal in Venice is a wonderful work of art. Here you can explore the magnificent classical architecture and famous museums such as the Guggenheim, Correr, or the Venice History Museum. The masterpieces of art and history here not only tell the glorious story of the city, but also are an endless source of inspiration for those who love beauty. Not only stopping at the beautiful architectural and cultural appearance, Venice is also alive with unique festivals and events. The Venice Carnival is one of the most famous events in the world, where you can immerse yourself in the mysterious space of colorful masks and splendid decorations. On that shore, the Venice Film Festival, one of the largest film events in the world, is held annually at Palazzo del Cinema on Lido Island, attracting not only artists but also waves of tourists from all over. Venice is not just a city, but an experience, a dream that anyone wants to turn into reality. Rome. Rome, the capital of the Republic of Italy, is a famous cultural and historical city in the world. With more than 2,800 years of history, Rome is honored as an eternal city. When talking about Rome, many people will immediately think of the mark of the ancient Roman period, which is also the reason why it is known as a famous cultural and historical city in the world. The capital, Rome, with more than 2.8 million people, is the largest and most populous city in Italy and the third most populous in the European Union, after Berlin and Madrid. Now Rome appears with a different beauty, a place where all the quintessence of humanity converges, which cannot be found anywhere else. It can be said that Rome is a city rich in tradition, and to this day still preserves many customs and folklore from ancient times. The entire city can be likened to a giant museum because there are sites and historical relics everywhere. From squares, arenas, ancient fortresses, imperial palaces to monasteries, temples, fountains, etc. The capital of one of the most powerful ancient empires in the world, Rome has now become an inspiring destination for humanity. Florence. Florence is located in the Tuscany region in central Italy, about 230 kilometers northwest of Rome. Florence is famous worldwide as the cradle of Renaissance art, a must-see destination when coming to Italy. Florence owns more than 50% of the famous architectural works of Italy. Florence's museums, palaces, and churches are home to some of the greatest art treasures in the world. For centuries, Florence has been considered a benchmark for literature, architecture, sculpture, and painting worldwide. Florence also prides itself on being the birthplace of the Italian language. Somehow, Florentine became the leading cultural language in Italy, and now the national language is also established with standardized Italian based on Florentine. Italy also holds the status of a country that has made a memorable mark on the world's cinema, and Florence is no exception. The city's science has also made remarkable strides. An interesting thing about Florence's culture that few people pay attention to is that this city is where the piano was invented by a luthier in Florence, Italy. A trip to Florence will bring millions of visitors to immerse themselves in the architectural values of the Renaissance period, where art lovers will satisfy their passion for ancient buildings and museums filled with precious statues and paintings. Milan. Milan, the heart of the Lombardy Plain, is one of the most developed cities in Europe and is also a symbol of the intersection between modernity and antiquity. This city has a history of hundreds of years, where every street corner and every building tells colorful stories of time. Not only is it the economic and fashion center of Italy, Milan is also famous for its ancient architectural works, typical representatives of the splendid Baroque and Gothic art styles. From majestic churches with soaring bell towers to ancient palaces and squares, each building bears the mark of ups and downs, historical events. Despite the passage of time, Milan still preserves those precious architectural values, turning them into priceless heritage and pride of the city. A journey here will surely leave an unforgettable mark in the heart of every visitor. Cinque Terre. Cinque Terre is located in the west of La Spezia city, Liguria region, northwest of Italy. In Italian, the name Cinque Terre means 5 lands, named by the people after its location, which includes 5 fishing villages on the Mediterranean coast. Cinque Terre is likened to the colorful land of Italy and is also a famous tourist destination of Italy, where colorful houses are located precariously on the mountain slopes. The place inherits the beautiful scenery of nature. In front is the Mediterranean coast, and behind are majestic, undulating mountains. In 1997, these 5 small villages were recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. Not only attracting tourists by the colorful small houses clinging to the mountain slopes and gradually spreading down to the coast, Cinque Terre is also a favorite destination for those who love hiking. Between the 5 villages, there are walking trails along the mountain slopes. In the past, these were trails that people used to travel between villages with mules and donkeys to help carry goods. Walking on the trails in Cinque Terre on romantic autumn afternoons, visitors will admire the extremely wonderful sunset. This will be an unforgettable moment in the hearts of every visitor. Cinque Terre is truly a different land among the year-old constructions in Italy. Sicily. As the largest island in the Mediterranean, Sicily is surrounded by perfect beaches, majestic mountains, national parks, rich villages, and especially the highest volcano in Europe, Mount Etna. Sicily is shaped like a triangle, so it has another name, Trinacria. This island is famous for its ancient architectural monuments, beautiful beaches, and friendly people. An interesting and extremely lucky thing that nature has bestowed on this place is that in Sicily, summer is often longer than winter, which allows visitors to comfortably explore and travel to Sicily during the bright summer days, immersing themselves in the cool blue waters here. With a rich history spanning thousands of years, Sicily is proud to have a unique cultural heritage. Typically, the city of Palermo, the capital of Sicily, is a wonderful city with a blend of Arab, Norman, and Baroque architecture. Famous historical sites such as the Norman Palace and the Palermo Cathedral will take you back in time to ancient times. The island has a long history of producing delicious food and famous wines, so much so that Sicily is sometimes nicknamed God's kitchen. With its natural wonders and cultural treasures, Sicily is a destination you cannot miss. Naples. Naples City, capital of the province of Naples, Campania region, southern Italy. It is located on the west coast of the Italian peninsula, 120 miles southeast of Rome. With over 2,800 years of history, Naples is one of the oldest and largest cities in Europe. Recognized by UNESCO as a World Cultural Heritage Site. Since ancient times, Naples has been one of the important cultural and economic centers of the Roman Empire. The city has experienced the domination of many different countries and kingdoms, including the Byzantine, Norman, and Spanish. In the 19th century, Naples became part of Italy after gaining independence and became one of the country's official cities. Today, Naples remains one of the largest and most livable cities in Italy, with a diverse historical and cultural heritage that attracts the attention of visitors from all over the world. Located near the famous Mount Vesuvius volcano, Naples is not only an important cultural and historical center, but also the birthplace of the world-famous pizza. The city is notable for its historical sites, such as the Pompeii ruins, the Royal Palace of Naples, and the Basilica of San Gennaro. Tuscany. Tuscany, the forgotten paradise in the heart of Italy. With an area of over 23,000 square kilometers, this land is located in central Italy. Not only attracting by the poetic natural scenery, Tuscany also stands out with great architectural works. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, a globally famous symbol. The charming Portofino Bay, or the ancient town of Lucca with its massive walls, all give visitors the feeling of being lost in the flow of history. In particular, the picturesque countryside here is also a highlight not to be missed. But Tuscany does not stop at the landscape. This is also a place to preserve the quintessence of art, cultural heritage, and Italian cuisine. If you have the opportunity to set foot here, do not forget to enjoy Chianti wine made from the lush green vineyards and taste the crispy cantaccini cake, sipping with a glass of sweet Vinsanto wine. Tuscany, where time seems to stop to preserve all the beauty and traditional values of Italy. Sardinia. Sardinia Island, located not far from Rome, is the second largest island in the Mediterranean after Sicily. European archaeologists unanimously consider Sardinia to be the most ancient place in Italy. However, due to the changes in history over thousands of years, it is still unclear which first people migrated here. They may have originated from the old continent of Europe or from the black continent of Africa. Sardinia is one of the oldest geological regions in Europe, and therefore there are many historical features to see on the island. There are prehistoric houses scattered throughout. There are also islands off Sardinia which have a combination of historical and modern tourist destinations. Traveling to Sardinia is extremely safe. In fact, the island is one of the safest places to visit in the Kingdom of Italy. Sardinia is an island with many different landscapes. Not only does it have a vast coastline, but it also has mountains and valleys in the interior of the island. The terrain of Sardinia is very diverse, with mountains running from north to south in the central part of the island. Valleys and plains make up most of the terrain in the southern part of Sardinia. Bologna. Bologna, Italy's seventh largest city. With a population of nearly 1 million, Bologna is not only an important economic and cultural center, but was also voted the most livable city by the Italian people in 2022. The capital of the Emilia-Romagna region, famous worldwide for its top-notch cuisine. This city is a convergence of unique cultures and endless creativity, bringing a special attraction to anyone who visits. The historic center of Bologna is compact but full of charm. The highlight of this area is the great architectural works from the Middle Ages and Renaissance, interspersed with quirky museums and interesting historical monuments. Bologna is a city of fascinating contrasts. A trip to Bologna is not only a journey of discovery, but also an opportunity to immerse yourself in an inspiring space and leave with unforgettable memories. Positano. Positano, one of the most beautiful resorts on the Amalfi Coast. This city stands out with colorful houses perched on cliffs. Facing the vast blue sea, Positano has long been a symbol of charm and romance. Since the 1950s, this city has been a favorite destination for artists and celebrities, such as actress Sophia Loren, painter Pablo Picasso, and the wealthy elite. Today, Positano still retains its luxurious beauty and is one of the most favorite resorts in the world, attracting millions of visitors each year. If you are looking for a place to relax, enjoy the fresh sea air, warm sunshine, and cool breeze, then Positano is the ideal choice. With a beautiful coastline, this city is considered the jewel of the Amalfi Coast and is just over 250 kilometers south of Rome. Discovering cuisine is indispensable when coming to Positano. A popular snack is gelato. The gelato eaten in Positano is quite delicious and has a sweet taste. Positano, with its enchanting beauty and lively atmosphere, will definitely bring you a unique and unforgettable Italian travel experience. Pompeii. The ancient city of Pompeii is a UNESCO World Heritage Site located in the Campania region of southern Italy. It was discovered in the early 18th century after being covered in ash and lava from the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD. More than 16,000 innocent people in the most luxurious capital of the mighty Roman Empire were buried in the lava. The ancient city of Pompeii has since been restored to become a popular tourist destination, attracting millions of tourists every year. It also plays an important role in learning about the ancient history and culture of Italy in particular, and Europe in general. The ancient city of Pompeii was an important commercial and tourist center during the ancient Roman period, with lavish and classy architecture. After being abandoned and forgotten for centuries, the ancient city of Pompeii was excavated and rediscovered in the 18th century. Archaeologists have discovered valuable cultural and historical heritage of ancient Rome, including public architecture, residential areas, and painted walls. The architecture of Pompeii is one of the special features that attracts many tourists to visit and explore. It is worth noting that most of the constructions were built with limestone and concrete. Verona. The ancient city of Verona, Italy, was once an important traffic junction in the country's waterway system. Not only famous for the love story between Romeo and Juliet, Verona is also one of the most attractive tourist cities in Italy. Walking in the old town of Verona, you will easily notice the perfect combination of historical buildings, such as the Roman Theater. This is one of the largest and best preserved Roman arenas, where famous opera concerts often take place. Exploring the medieval and Renaissance buildings, you will feel the ups and downs of history that this city has experienced. With a wonderful combination of history, culture, and romance, Verona is an ideal destination for those who love to explore ancient beauty and seek an inspiring space. Verona is not only a place to enjoy heritage buildings, but also a place for you to experience the vitality and sincere love in the charming atmosphere of this city. Come and feel Verona, where love and history blend together. Genoa. Genoa, the capital of the Liguria region, with a population of around 600,000, is one of the unique features of Italy. The city was founded in ancient times and has a long history, from the Roman centuries to the Middle Ages, when it was one of the largest commercial and maritime centers in Europe. When you set foot in Genoa, you will be fascinated by the city's old town. Where narrow and winding streets lead you past ancient buildings with typical Renaissance and Baroque architecture. The coastal villas with unique architecture, slate houses in the Ligurian style, create a peaceful but also attractive landscape. In addition, if you love exploring nature, do not miss the mountains and beaches around Genoa. The landscape here is both wild and charming, an ideal place for you to experience outdoor activities such as climbing, hiking, or relaxing on beautiful beaches. With a perfect blend of history, culture, and nature, Genoa is not only a city to explore, but also an inspiring destination. Come to Genoa and feel the rhythm of a city rich in tradition and vitality, where the past and present blend wonderfully. Siena. Originating from the Etruscan civilization, built by the Etrurians. Later, Siena was the predecessor of Santa Giulia, an ancient Roman city. When the colonial regime collapsed, a new Siena was born and prospered under the rule of the Lombard kings. The ancient city of Siena is about 200 kilometers north of Rome, 60 kilometers south of Florence. Although it has a modest area and population, Siena is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Italy. This city is always attractive for its museums, cuisine, and unique cultural features. The Old Town in Siena has also been recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. Siena, a land of cobbled streets and medieval buildings, feels like you've been transported back in time to a fairy tale. Travel enthusiasts often joke that Siena seems frozen in time. The steep, winding streets of the city have barely changed since the 1300s. From afar, the city looks ancient and fairy tale-like, surrounded by majestic mountain ranges. Como. Located at the foot of the Alps, Lake Como appears as an extremely impressive natural picture that catches the eyes of visitors at first sight. With a vast lake and beautiful castles, small pretty villages interspersed with luxurious villas. Located about 45 kilometers north of Milan, in the Lombardy region, spanning the two provinces of Como and Lecco. Not only famous for its beautiful nature, but also for its rich culture and architectural works along the lakeshore. That is why for centuries, artists, especially musicians, have considered Como an endless source of inspiration such as Liszt, Bellini, Rossini, Verdi. Bellagio Village is considered the pearl of Lake Como. The village is located on the tip of the peninsula that divides the southern part of the lake into two branches, giving the lake an upside-down Y shape. With the advantage of natural advantages in a terrain full of mountains and lakes, visitors can choose the climbing route in the Alps to admire the panoramic beauty of the land from above and enjoy the fresh air of the mountains. Dolomites. The Dolomites, a natural masterpiece recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, proudly stands in the northeastern region of Italy. This mountain range is characterized by majestic rocky peaks, deep valleys, and a landscape that changes captivatingly with each season. From exciting outdoor activities to quiet retreats in the middle of nature, the Dolomites offer a variety of experiences. From mountain trails to traditional villages hidden under the rocks. The Dolomites not only tell the story of the land, but also deeply ingrain the unique local culture. This place is a perfect blend of majestic nature and human life, creating a strong and irresistible attraction. heart of the Alps, the Dolomites stretch from the gently flowing Adige River to the Piave di Cadore Valley in eastern Italy. The Dolomiti Mountains with unique shapes soaring high into the sky, the green valley full of vitality, and the mirror-like lakes make this place a perfect natural picture. The Dolomites are not just a destination, but a journey of profound discovery. It is a place where you face the challenges of nature, immerse yourself in the peaceful space, and learn to feel the rhythm of life of this special land. Matera. Welcome to Italy's most fascinating town. Don't miss the chance to witness the renaissance of Matera's largest and most impressive cultural capital. Matera is located in the southern part of Italy's Basilicata region. In 1993, it was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site and described as a typical example of a Mediterranean cave dwelling. A trip to Matera will give you a vivid example of the revival of an ancient civilization. Once a forgotten cultural center in southern Italy, Matera has become the largest cultural center in modern Europe. Stroll through Matera among the cave dwellings that date back to the Stone Age over 2.5 million years ago. Matera is also the ideal setting for many famous films, such as Mel Gibson's The Passion of the Christ or the recent No Time to Die in the James Bond series. This further confirms the irresistible appeal of this town. If you are looking for a journey to explore history, culture, and people, then Matera is the perfect destination. Polignano a Mare. Perched on the edge of a high cliff rising from the Adriatic Sea, Polignano a Mare is one of the most spectacular and famous spots on the Apulian coast. One of the most special highlights is the Lama Monachile Beach, nestled between two towering cliffs. The stunning scenery here makes for a vivid and memorable photo. Polignano a Mare is also the birthplace of the legendary singer Domenico Modugno, famous for his immortal song Volare. His statue stands proudly on the shore as a symbol of the town. It attracts thousands of tourists who come to take pictures and feel the cultural pride here. In addition, you can explore the sea caves by boat, an exciting experience that allows you to admire the natural masterpieces carved by the waves over millions of years. At night, enjoy the sparkling town lights, waves, and tranquility from above. Polignano a Mare is the perfect blend of nature, culture, and history. Alberobello. The town of Alberobello is a famous tourist destination in the Puglia region, southern Italy. The most famous here are the Trulli houses, unique architectural works with strange conical roofs, like coming out of a fairy tale. Walking among the cobblestone streets, where Trulli roofs dot every corner, you will feel a charming ancient space where time seems to stand still. The impressive architecture of Trulli is also the sophistication in construction details. The arrangement of stones in a sophisticated technique creates an impressive and interesting living space, highlighting the traditional beauty of Alberobello. Alberobello, recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, currently has about 1,500 Trulli houses, many of which have existed for more than 700 years. This town is like a miniature Italy, converging all the beauty of culture, history, and traditional architecture. When the sun sets, Alberobello becomes more sparkling than ever. The Trulli houses shine under the yellow lights, creating a dreamy picture. A visit to Alberobello is not only a journey to discover unique architecture, but also an opportunity for you to touch the most peaceful and authentic beauty of Italy. Capri. The island of Capri, located proudly in the blue waters of the Mediterranean, is the dream destination of millions of tourists around the world. Not only is it a famous tourist destination, Capri is also a symbol of sophistication, where natural wonders and cultural heritage blend together, creating an irresistible attraction. The beauty of Capri lies not only in its majestic natural scenery, but also in its charming mystery. Going further, the Faraglioni Cliffs, standing tall in the middle of the ocean, are a living testament to the power of nature. But Capri is not just nature. The island is also a masterpiece of man, with the beautiful Augustus Gardens, where you can gaze out to embrace the beauty of the sea and the hills. Piazzetta, the heart of Capri, is a place where the vibrant and romantic meet. The history of Capri is also a colorful journey. Since prehistoric times, The island has been a place of human settlement and in ancient Roman times. It became a luxurious retreat for emperors, especially Tiberius. He transformed Capri into a private paradise with magnificent villas. Over time, Capri continues to captivate people, becoming an endless source of inspiration for artists, writers, and dreamers in search of beauty. Assisi. Known as the hometown of Saint Francis, the patron saint of Italy. Assisi is not only a famous pilgrimage destination, but also a place that preserves the quintessence of architecture and culture over the centuries. The town is recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, standing out with its beautiful architectural works. The cobblestone streets wind around traditional houses, bearing the mark of centuries of history. This place brings a sense of tranquility, like being lost in another world, where history and spirituality live forever in space and time. The town exudes a rustic yet charming beauty, where every corner tells a story about the history and people of Umbria. From there, visitors can admire the panoramic view of the vast and poetic Umbria Valley. But Assisi does not only conquer the hearts of visitors by the greatness of its cultural heritage. The serene and sacred atmosphere of Assisi makes anyone feel the tranquility in their soul, a deep connection between man and nature. Bergamo. Bergamo, located in the heart of the beautiful Lombardy region, is one of the most unique and charming cities in Italy. With its unique two-tier structure, Bergamo is divided into Città Alta and Città Bassa. Each part has its own charm, but when combined, they create a Bergamo that is a harmonious blend of past and present, ancient and vibrant. Città Alta, the old part of the city, is where you can get lost in the small cobblestone streets, surrounded by the majestic Venetian walls, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Here, Piazza Vecchia is the bustling center, home to the Campanone Bell Tower, Palazzo della Ragione Palace, and the beautiful Santa Maria Maggiore Church. Città Bassa, modern lower city, is where the youthful and modern life reigns. You will find chic shopping streets, exquisite restaurants and art museums, such as the Accademia Carrara, which showcases masterpieces from the Renaissance. Bergamo is not just a city, but a journey through time, taking you from the distant memories of history to the modern pace of life today. Whether you love the tranquility of an ancient city or the excitement of the modern world, Bergamo can captivate you. This is a place where the beauty of Italy is evident in every street corner, every house, and in the peaceful but charming atmosphere. Cagliari. Cagliari is one of the main cities on the Italian island of Sardinia. It serves as an important port and gateway to the northern coast of Africa. Archaeological finds have been found dating back to the Neolithic period and the Roman Empire. Cagliari was an important military base under the rule of Titus Manlius. After the unification of Italy, the city saw a significant expansion in both its economic and residential capacity. One of the highlights of Cagliari is the old town of Castello, which is located on a hilltop with a panoramic view of the Bay of Cagliari. The city also has the archaeological site of Nora, an important historical site not far from the center of Cagliari. It was once a Phoenician settlement, then a Roman colony. In addition to its history, Cagliari is also famous for its beautiful beaches, including Poeto Beach, which stretches for over 8 kilometers. Cagliari is truly an ideal destination to explore the history, culture, and unique nature of Sardinia, taking visitors on a journey immersed in the beauty and timelessness of this land. Parma. Parma is not only famous as a historical city with a rich culture, but also as a leading culinary center of Italy. The city is home to 2 globally famous culinary icons, Parmigiano Reggiano cheese and Prosciutto di Parma ham. These products have become the pride of Italy, attracting not only tourists, but also chefs and culinary experts around the world. The city is the hometown of the genius composer Giuseppe Verdi, with the annual Verdi Festival to honor his works. In terms of architecture, Parma owns beautiful works from the Renaissance and medieval periods. The Parma Cathedral and the Baptistery are the two most prominent works. Furthermore, Parma is part of the UNESCO Creative Cities Network in the field of gastronomy, confirming its leading position on the world culinary map. Ischia. Ischia, the largest island in the Gulf of Naples, is known as Italy's Green Island for its lush and diverse natural landscape. Famous for its natural hot springs, Ischia has become an ideal destination for those seeking relaxation and rejuvenation. The mineral springs here, such as those in the thermal Poseidon and Negombo parks, attract visitors from all over the world. In addition, Ischia also impresses with its beautiful beaches, colorful coastal villages such as San Angelo. Along with notable historical structures such as the Aragonese Castle, a prominent symbol of the island, located on a rock connected to the mainland by a bridge. With its combination of majestic nature, rich cultural heritage, and unique Mediterranean cuisine, Ischia is a must-see destination when visiting southern Italy. Lake Garda. Lake Garda is located in northern Italy with a large area of up to 369.98 square kilometers. This is considered the largest lake in Italy and is the most scenic spot among the wonders of this country. With majestic natural scenery and rich culture, it has created deep impressions for visitors when they come here. The climate here is quite mild and sunny. Scattered in the distance are orchards of citrus, grapes, or olives with a strong Mediterranean style. In the north of the lake, it attracts a large number of tourists who are passionate about outdoor activities such as surfing or conquering terrain. Meanwhile, the south attracts visitors with comfortable resorts, cool, clean beaches, poetic vineyards, and many beautiful villages. You cannot miss the town of Riva del Garda. You can walk around the lake to watch the flow of people, as well as everything happening around you. Lake Garda is a place where nature, culture, and unforgettable resort experiences meet, making anyone who comes here want to come back again. San Gimignano. San Gimignano, located in the picturesque Tuscany region of Italy, is a medieval town. Famous for its towering towers, it is known as the City of Beautiful Towers. Perched on a hill with breathtaking views of the Val d'Elsa Valley, the town has been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its intact medieval architecture and unique cultural value. Visitors to San Gimignano can stroll along the ancient cobblestone streets. Explore the lively Piazza della Cisterna or admire the Collegiata Church with its beautiful paintings. San Gimignano is a must-see destination for those who want to feel the authentic medieval atmosphere amidst the poetic beauty of Tuscany. Bari. Bari, the capital of the Puglia region in southern Italy, is a vibrant port city on the Adriatic coast. It is famous for its unique blend of ancient history and modern life. The Bari Vecchia, the old town of the city, is a charming maze of narrow alleys where you can explore the Church of St. Nicholas. Not only rich in history, Bari also attracts visitors with its beautiful beaches, bustling seaport, and the local cuisine is unique, especially orecchiette, a traditional Pulian pasta. The city is also a gateway to other famous destinations such as Matera or Polignano a Mare. Bari is an ideal stopover where visitors can immerse themselves in Mediterranean culture. Enjoy the architectural beauty and discover the characteristics of southern Italy. Catania. Catania, second largest city on the island of Sicily, sits proudly at the foot of Mount Etna, Europe's most majestic and active volcano. With a perfect combination of majestic nature and historic architecture, Catania is a must-see destination. The city is famous for its Sicilian Baroque style, recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. The center of Catania is the Piazza del Duomo Square, where visitors can admire the unique symbol of the city, the Fontana dell'Elefante. In addition to its historical beauty, Catania is also an ideal starting point for adventures up Mount Etna. Mount Etna is not only a powerful natural wonder, but also a symbol of Sicily's strong vitality. All these experiences will make you feel the wild natural beauty and irresistible charm of the city of Catania. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. Waves gently kissing the shores of sapphire blue waters, golden sunlight reflecting off whitewashed houses, and the whispers of ancient legends carried by the Aegean breeze. This is Greece, a place where history, beauty, and culture intertwine in the most magical way. Nestled in southeastern Europe, Greece sits at the crossroads of East and West, bordered by the Ionian and Aegean Seas. With over 6,000 islands and islets, only a fraction of which are inhabited, Greece is a country where land and sea exist in perfect harmony. Towering mountains like the legendary Mount Olympus, the mythical home of Zeus and the gods, stand in contrast to tranquil beaches and fertile valleys. This breathtaking geography has not only defined Greek life for centuries, but also played a crucial role in its history and civilization. Speaking of history, Greece is nothing short of a living museum. This is the birthplace of democracy, philosophy, and some of the greatest minds in human history: Socrates, Plato, Aristotle. It's a land where towering marble columns still whisper the stories of an ancient empire. In Athens, the mighty Acropolis stands as a symbol of classical grandeur, while Delphi, once home to the oracle, still carries the mystical aura of a civilization that sought wisdom from the gods. The ruins of Knossos on Crete take us even further back, to the Minoan civilization, one of Europe's earliest advanced societies. But Greece is more than just its past. Its culture is alive and thriving, deeply connected to its history, yet ever evolving. The Greeks have a word, philoxenia, which means love for strangers, and it perfectly describes their warm and welcoming nature. Whether in a bustling city cafe or a quiet island village, you'll find a culture built on strong family bonds, heartfelt hospitality, and a passion for life. And what better way to experience Greek culture than through its food? Olive oil, fresh seafood, sun-ripened vegetables, and aromatic herbs are the heart of Greek cuisine. And let's not forget the joy of a long, leisurely meal shared with family and friends, accompanied by a glass of ouzo or a cup of strong Greek coffee. Beyond its historical landmarks and culinary delights, Greece is a land of celebration. Traditional music fills the air during festivals, where locals dance the sirtaki with infectious energy. Ancient theaters like the Grand Amphitheater of Epidaurus still host performances under the open sky, continuing a tradition that dates back thousands of years. Now let's embark on a journey to the most breathtaking and iconic places where history, beauty, and wonder come to life. Zakynthos. Zakynthos, also known as Zante, is an island of striking contrasts, where rugged cliffs meet golden beaches and lively resorts coexist with untouched natural beauty. Located in the Ionian Sea, it is home to one of Greece's most photographed spots, Navagio Beach, where a rusting shipwreck rests on a pristine white sand cove, surrounded by towering limestone cliffs. Beyond its famous postcard-perfect beach, the island boasts breathtaking coastline views, especially at the Blue Caves, where sunlight reflects off the crystal-clear waters, creating a mesmerizing shade of blue. The town of Zakynthos The island's capital offers a mix of Venetian, Byzantine, and modern influences, with landmarks like Solomos Square, St. Dionysios Church, and the Bahali Castle, ruins overlooking the sea. Nature lovers will be drawn to the island's southern shores, where the National Marine Park protects the endangered loggerhead sea turtles that nest on the sandy beaches of Lagana's Bay. For those looking to explore the island's interior, the rolling hills are dotted with charming villages, vineyards, and monasteries, where traditional Greek hospitality and delicious local wines await. Zakynthos is also known for its flavorful cuisine, featuring dishes like latatairi, a local cheese aged in olive oil, and rabbit stew cooked with aromatic spices. Thanks to its warm Mediterranean climate, the island is a sun-drenched paradise from spring through autumn, offering plenty of opportunities for swimming, sailing, and hiking. Would you rather dive into the electric blue waters of Navajo Beach, explore its charming villages, or embark on a boat trip to see its famous sea turtles? Santorini. Santorini is a destination that needs no introduction. A breathtaking island where dramatic volcanic landscapes, iconic whitewashed villages, and unforgettable sunsets come together to create pure magic. Rising from the Aegean Sea, this crescent-shaped island was formed by a massive volcanic eruption thousands of years ago, leaving behind towering cliffs and a stunning caldera filled with deep blue waters. The villages of Phirai and Oya, perched on the edge of the cliffs, offer postcard-worthy views of sugar cube houses, blue dome churches, and winding alleyways filled with charming cafes and boutique shops. Beyond its famous skyline, Santorini is home to fascinating historical sites like Akrotiri, an ancient Minoan city preserved in volcanic ash, often compared to Pompeii. The island's beaches are as unique as its landscape, with the striking red beach, the black sands of Parissa, and the white cliffs of Vlhada, offering a variety of coastal experiences. Santorini's vineyards, nurtured by volcanic soil, produce some of Greece's finest wines, including the crisp and aromatic Assyrtiko. Local flavors shine in dishes like tomato keftades, tomato fritters, fresh seafood, and creamy fava puree, best enjoyed with a glass of local wine while overlooking the caldera. The surrounding waters are home to vibrant marine life, making snorkeling and sailing around the volcanic islands a must. With a warm Mediterranean climate, Santorini is an enchanting destination almost year-round, offering sun-drenched days and cool, breezy evenings. Whether you're watching the sunset from Oya, exploring ancient ruins, or indulging in world-class cuisine, every moment on Santorini is unforgettable. If you had the chance to visit, would you soak in the views from a cliffside terrace, take a boat tour of the caldera, or explore the island's rich history? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Naxos. Naxos is a Greek island that blends stunning landscapes, rich history, and a laid-back atmosphere. Unlike its more famous neighbors, Naxos remains refreshingly authentic, offering travelers a glimpse into traditional Greek island life. The island's crown jewel is the Portara, a towering marble gateway that stands as a silent witness to an unfinished temple dedicated to Apollo. Golden beaches like Agios, Prokopios, and Plaka stretch for miles, inviting visitors to bask in the warm Aegean sun or dive into crystal-clear waters. Inland, charming mountain villages such as Aperanthos reveal cobbled streets, Venetian architecture, and a deep-rooted sense of history. Hikers and nature lovers can explore Mount Zas, the highest peak in the Cyclades, where Zeus himself was said to have spent his childhood. Food in Naxos is a delight, with creamy local cheeses, fragrant citrus liqueurs, and farm-fresh ingredients defining its culinary scene. The island's fertile valleys and rolling hills make it one of the greenest in the region, adding to its timeless beauty. From wandering through historic ruins to dining seaside or simply embracing the island's relaxed pace, Naxos guarantees a memorable escape. Would you rather explore its rich history or unwind on its stunning beaches? Athens. Athens, steeped in history and alive with modern energy, Athens is a city where the past and present collide in the most captivating way. As the birthplace of democracy and Western philosophy, the Greek capital is home to some of the world's most iconic landmarks, including the legendary Acropolis. Standing atop this ancient citadel, the Parthenon dominates the skyline, a timeless reminder of Athens' glorious past. Yet beyond its historic ruins, the city pulses with life. Colorful neighborhoods like Plako and Monastiraki invite visitors to wander through winding streets lined with neoclassical buildings, vibrant street art, and bustling tavernas. Food lovers will find joy in authentic souvlaki, fresh Greek salads, and warm, honey-soaked loukoumades. For a deeper dive into the city's rich heritage, the Acropolis Museum and the National Archaeological Museum offer breathtaking collections of ancient treasures. When the sun sets, Athens transforms into a city of music and energy, with rooftop bars offering dazzling views of the illuminated Parthenon. For those seeking a break from the urban buzz, a short trip to the Athenian Riviera reveals crystal-clear waters and stunning coastal scenery. Athens offers endless inspiration. Whether you're walking in the footsteps of philosophers, enjoying fine dining, or immersing yourself in its vibrant nightlife. Meteora. Meteora, a breathtaking marvel in central Greece, rises from the plains, seamlessly uniting nature's splendor with spiritual tranquility. Towering rock formations, sculpted by time and the elements, create a surreal landscape that feels almost otherworldly. Perched atop these massive cliffs are centuries-old monasteries, once a refuge for monks seeking solitude and divine connection. The monasteries, some still active today, are filled with Byzantine frescoes, ancient manuscripts, and a quiet sense of reverence. Hiking through Meteora's scenic trails offers not only stunning panoramic views, but also a chance to feel the profound serenity of this sacred place. As the sun sets, the golden light bathes the rock pillars, casting long shadows and adding to the mystical atmosphere. Beyond its spiritual significance, Meteora is also a paradise for adventure seekers, offering rock climbing, trekking, and photography opportunities unlike anywhere else. The surrounding villages, such as Kalimbaka and Kastraki, provide a warm welcome with traditional Greek hospitality and delicious local cuisine. Whether you're drawn by faith, history, or the sheer wonder of nature, Meteora is a destination that leaves an unforgettable imprint on the soul. Would you climb the steps of these ancient monasteries or explore the hidden trails between the towering cliffs? Share your thoughts with me in the comments. Mykonos. As part of the Cyclades, it boasts a stunning contrast of deep blue waters and charming, narrow streets. The island's iconic windmills, standing tall above Mykonos town, are a reminder of its rich maritime history. Beyond its lively bars and beach clubs, Mykonos also offers a glimpse into Greek heritage, with the nearby sacred island of Delos showcasing ancient ruins. The local cuisine is a treat for food lovers, featuring specialties like kopanisti, a spicy cheese spread, and louza, a flavorful cured meat. Strolling through Little Venice, where colorful balconies hang over the water, is a must for any visitor. Mykonos is also home to a thriving art scene, with contemporary galleries blending seamlessly into its traditional architecture. While the island is known for its cosmopolitan energy, it still hides pockets of tranquility, such as the serene Agios Sostis beach. Marine life flourishes in its waters, with dolphins and sea turtles occasionally making an appearance. The warm Mediterranean climate makes it an ideal destination almost year-round, with sun-soaked summers and mild winters. Corinth Canal. This narrow, steep-walled waterway stretches for about 6.4 kilometers, with towering limestone cliffs rising nearly 80 meters above the turquoise waters. Though its construction was completed in 1893, the idea of cutting through the isthmus dates back to ancient times, with figures like Periander and even Julius Caesar considering the possibility. The canal may be too narrow for modern cargo ships, but it remains a spectacular sight, attracting visitors and small cruise vessels that glide through its dramatic passage. Standing on one of the bridges above, travelers can admire the sheer cliffs and watch daring bungee jumpers plunge toward the water below. The surrounding region is steeped in history, with the ruins of ancient Corinth and the Temple of Apollo offering a glimpse into Greece's legendary past. Beyond its historical significance, the area boasts a rich culinary tradition, with local vineyards producing fine wines and tavernas, serving up classic dishes like grilled lamb and fresh seafood. The nearby coastline is home to diverse marine life, including playful dolphins that occasionally appear in the waters around the canal. While the canal itself is an engineering marvel, the entire Corinthian region offers a mix of adventure, history, and natural beauty. A visit here is not just about witnessing a man-made wonder, but also about experiencing the cultural and scenic treasures that surround it. Thessaloniki? Greece's second-largest city, it has been a meeting point for diverse civilizations, with the Romans, Byzantines, and Ottomans contributing to its unique identity over the centuries. The White Tower, a symbol of the city, offers stunning panoramic views of the waterfront, while the Rotunda and Arch of Galerius stand as reminders of its ancient past. Byzantine churches, such as Hagios Dimitrios, showcase exquisite mosaics and intricate frescoes, reflecting the city's deep spiritual heritage. Wandering through Anopoli, the Old Town, feels like stepping back in time, with its charming cobblestone streets and traditional Macedonian houses. The city's food scene is just as rich as its history, featuring delights like bougatsa, a flaky custard pastry, and souvlaki grilled to perfection. The Modiano and Kapani markets overflow with fresh produce, spices, and local delicacies, making them a paradise for food lovers. Beyond its historic charm, Thessaloniki pulses with energy, offering a vibrant nightlife and a thriving art scene. Street art covers the walls of hidden alleys, while contemporary galleries and cultural festivals keep the city's creative spirit alive. The waterfront promenade stretches for miles, inviting visitors to enjoy leisurely strolls with the sea breeze in the air. Just outside the city, Mount Olympus, the legendary home of the Greek gods, provides an escape for hikers and nature lovers. In the surrounding waters of the Aegean, dolphins occasionally appear, adding to the region's natural beauty. Thessaloniki's mild Mediterranean climate makes it a great destination throughout the year, with sunny summers and cozy, cafe-filled winters. Exploring this dynamic city means uncovering layers of history while embracing its lively, modern spirit. Have you ever experienced the charm of Thessaloniki, or is it on your travel bucket list? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Mount Olympus. Mount Olympus, Greece's tallest mountain, rises grandly on the border of Thessaly and Macedonia, blending stunning natural landscapes with a rich tapestry of mythological significance. Known as the legendary home of the Greek gods, this iconic peak has captivated travelers, climbers, and history enthusiasts for centuries. Its rugged slopes and deep gorges are part of the Olympus National Park, a UNESCO biosphere reserve that shelters an incredible variety of wildlife, including golden eagles, wild boars, and rare Balkan chamois. The mountain's diverse landscape ranges from lush forests at lower elevations to barren rocky summits that pierce the sky. The most famous peak, Mytikas, stands at 2,917 meters and challenges hikers with its dramatic cliffs and breathtaking vistas. Ancient Greeks once believed that Zeus ruled from this very summit, watching over mortals and settling divine disputes. Today, visitors can follow well-marked trails, with refuges along the way offering warmth and hospitality to those making the climb. At the base of the mountain, the town of Litochoro serves as the gateway to adventure, filled with traditional tavernas serving hearty local dishes like moussaka and fasolada, a classic Greek bean soup. Beyond the myths and trails, Mount Olympus also plays a role in Greek culture and history, with ancient ruins like Dion, a sacred city dedicated to Zeus, lying nearby. The ever-changing weather adds to the mountain's mystique, with misty peaks in the morning, often giving way to stunning, sunlit landscapes by afternoon. Visiting Olympus is more than just a hike. It's a journey into Greece's legendary past and its awe-inspiring wilderness. Roads. Known as the Island of Knights, it boasts a fascinating past shaped by the Greeks, Romans, Byzantines, and Ottomans. The medieval Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a maze of cobblestone streets, fortified walls, and grand structures like the Palace of the Grand Master. Walking through its stone archways feels like stepping into a different era, with echoes of the past lingering in every corner. Beyond the medieval charm, the island offers breathtaking beaches, from the golden sands of Sambica to the crystal-clear waters of St. Paul's Bay. Lindos, a picturesque village with whitewashed houses, sits beneath the towering Acropolis, offering panoramic views of the deep blue sea. The local cuisine reflects the island's diverse influences, featuring dishes like pitarudia, a type of chickpea fritter, and melakuni, a sesame and honey sweet traditionally served at celebrations. Nature lovers will find a hidden paradise in the Valley of the Butterflies, where thousands of colorful butterflies gather in the summer months. Off the coast, marine life thrives, with sea turtles and dolphins occasionally making an appearance in the surrounding waters. With its Mediterranean climate, Rhodes enjoys long summers and mild winters, making it a perfect getaway year-round. The island's lively nightlife and charming harbor towns provide a mix of relaxation and excitement for every type of traveler. Exploring Rhodes means uncovering centuries of history while soaking in its natural beauty and warm Greek hospitality. Nestled along the Argolic Gulf in the northeastern Peloponnese, Nafplio is one of Greece's most charming and romantic seaside towns. Once the first capital of modern Greece, this historic destination is a blend of Venetian, Ottoman, and Greek influences, reflected in its architecture and winding alleyways. The imposing Palamidi Fortress towers over the town, rewarding those who climb its 999 steps with breathtaking panoramic views. Down by the waterfront, the small but striking Bortzi Castle sits on an islet, once serving as a defense against pirate attacks. Strolling through the old town reveals neoclassical mansions, elegant squares, and bougainvillea-covered balconies that add to Nafplio's enchanting atmosphere. The town's culinary scene is just as delightful, featuring fresh seafood, handmade pasta from its Venetian past, and sweet treats like amigdalota, a local almond cookie. Art lovers will appreciate Nafplio's vibrant cultural side, with galleries, museums, and open-air performances, bringing history and creativity to life. Just beyond the town, pristine beaches such as Karathona and Arvanitia offer crystal-clear waters perfect for a relaxing swim. The region is also rich in mythology, with the legendary city of Mycenae and the ancient theater of Epidaurus just a short drive away. Nature thrives in the surrounding landscapes, with olive groves, citrus orchards, and even migratory birds filling the wetlands nearby. Thanks to its mild Mediterranean climate, Nafplio is a fantastic destination in any season, whether for a summer escape or a cozy winter retreat. Between its historical wonders and seaside charm, this town offers an unforgettable experience for every visitor. What would you most love to explore in Nafplio? Its ancient sites, its beaches, or its charming old town? Barros. Located in the heart of the Cyclades, Paros is a breathtaking island celebrated for its golden beaches, picturesque villages, and the ideal balance of tranquility and lively island atmosphere. Unlike its more famous neighbors, Paros retains a laid-back charm while still offering plenty to explore. The island's main town, Parikia, welcomes visitors with its whitewashed houses, winding alleys, and the impressive Church of Panagia Ekatonta Piliani, a Byzantine masterpiece dating back to the 4th century. Just a short drive away, the postcard-perfect village of Nausa blends traditional Cycladic beauty with a lively atmosphere, where fishing boats bob in the harbor and waterfront tavernas serve fresh seafood and local specialties like guna, sun-dried grilled fish. Paros is also a paradise for beach lovers, with stunning shores like Colimbi Thres, known for its unique rock formations, and Santa Maria, perfect for water sports and snorkeling. Adventure seekers can hike through the scenic Paros Park, a protected nature reserve offering breathtaking coastal views and hidden coves. The island's rich history is reflected in its ancient marble quarries, once used to create famous statues like the Venus de Milo. Beyond its human history, Paros is home to a variety of wildlife, with migratory birds stopping at its salt marshes and dolphins often spotted in the surrounding waters. Thanks to its central location, the island enjoys a mild Mediterranean climate, making it a fantastic destination year-round. Parga. Parga, tucked along the Ionian coast of northwestern Greece, Parga is a picturesque seaside town that feels like a postcard come to life. Unlike the islands nearby, Parga sits on the mainland, yet its colorful hillside houses, crystal clear waters, and relaxed atmosphere give it an unmistakable island charm. The Venetian castle of Parga stands proudly above the town, offering breathtaking views of the Ionian Sea and the lush green landscape beyond. Strolling through the old town, visitors find narrow cobbled streets lined with traditional tavernas, boutique shops, and vibrant bougainvillea draping over whitewashed walls. Just offshore, the tiny islet of Panagia, with its charming white chapel, adds to Parga's dreamy scenery, especially at sunset when the sky is painted in warm hues. The town's beaches are just as inviting, with Valtos Beach stretching along the coast and Lichnos Beach offering golden sand and hidden sea caves. Food lovers will find plenty to savor, From freshly grilled seafood to local specialties like pasticcio, a baked pasta dish with bechamel sauce, and kumquat liqueur, a regional favorite. Nature surrounds Parga, with olive groves, cypress-covered hills, and waterfalls just a short drive away, making it a great base for exploring the unspoiled beauty of Epirus. The mild Mediterranean climate ensures warm summers and gentle winters, perfect for year-round visits. Hydra. Tucked in the Saronic Gulf. Hydra is a captivating island where time seems to slow down, and the charm of old Greece remains untouched. With no cars or motorbikes allowed, transportation here relies on donkeys, water taxis, and leisurely strolls along the scenic harbor. The island's natural beauty and elegant stone mansions have long attracted artists, writers, and filmmakers, including Leonard Cohen, who once called Hydra home. The picturesque waterfront, lined with neoclassical houses and bustling cafes, is the heart of island life, where fishing boats and luxury yachts create a striking contrast. Narrow, winding alleyways lead to quiet squares, hidden chapels, and historic mansions that once belonged to powerful sea captains. Hydra's history is deeply tied to Greece's War of Independence, with figures like Admiral Miaoulis playing a key role in the fight against Ottoman rule. Art and culture thrive here, with galleries and festivals celebrating both contemporary and traditional Greek creativity. The island's cuisine is a delight, featuring fresh seafood, local cheeses, and amygdalota, delicious almond-based sweets that pair perfectly with a seaside view. For those who love the outdoors, Hydra offers scenic hiking trails leading to secluded beaches and breathtaking viewpoints overlooking the Aegean. Dolphins are often spotted in the surrounding waters, adding to the island's untouched natural appeal. With its mild climate, Hydra is a year-round retreat, offering warm summers and cozy winters filled with local charm. Kefalonia. Floating in the Ionian Sea, Kefalonia is a paradise of emerald waters, lush mountains, and charming villages that feel untouched by time. As the largest of the Ionian Islands, it boasts dramatic landscapes, from steep limestone cliffs to hidden coves with crystal-clear waters. Myrtos Beach, with its dazzling white pebbles and deep blue hues, is one of the most photographed beaches in Greece, while Antisamos and Patani offer equally stunning seaside escapes. The island's history is woven with myths, as some believe it was the homeland of Odysseus, the legendary hero of Homer's Odyssey. Beyond its natural beauty, Kefalonia is home to the breathtaking Melisani Cave, where an underground lake glows in mesmerizing shades of blue beneath a partially collapsed roof. Picturesque villages like Assos and Fiscardo showcase pastel-colored Venetian houses, remnants of the island's rich maritime past. The local cuisine is a delight, with specialties such as Tripedia, a savory meat pie, and Ribolla wine, a crisp white variety unique to Kefalonia. Wildlife thrives here, with endangered loggerhead sea turtles nesting on the island's sandy shores and wild horses roaming the slopes of Mount Ainos, Kefalonia's highest peak. Thanks to its mild Mediterranean climate, the island is a perfect destination year-round, offering warm summers and pleasant green winters. Despite its popularity, Kefalonia maintains an authentic, laid-back atmosphere where visitors can truly unwind and embrace island life. Kefalonia offers an unforgettable Greek getaway, whether you're discovering its caves, hiking its mountains, or relaxing on its renowned beaches under the sun. Monemvasia, rising like a fortress from the Aegean Sea, Monemvasia is a medieval wonderland, carved into a massive rock off the southeastern coast of the Peloponnese. Connected to the mainland by a narrow causeway, this hidden gem feels like a journey back in time, with its stone-paved alleys, Byzantine churches, and fortified walls standing strong against the tides of history. Often called the Gibraltar of the East, Monemvasia was a strategic stronghold for the Byzantines, Venetians, and Ottomans, each leaving their mark on its architecture and culture. The lower town, with its well-preserved mansions and charming courtyards, invites visitors to wander through its labyrinthine streets, where bougainvillea cascades over weathered stone walls. Climbing to the upper town leads to the ruins of an ancient citadel and the stunning church of Hagia Sophia, perched on the cliff's edge with breathtaking views of the endless blue sea. The local cuisine is just as rich as the town's history, featuring delicacies like saisha, a crispy cheese-filled pie, and the region's renowned Malvasia wine, once famous across medieval Europe. Monemvasia's surrounding waters are home to diverse marine life, with dolphins often seen gliding near the shore. The town enjoys a mild Mediterranean climate, making it an enchanting destination in every season, whether bathed in summer sunlight or wrapped in the quiet charm of winter. As the sun sets, golden light bathes the stone buildings, and the town takes on a dreamlike glow, perfect for a quiet evening by the sea. Visiting Monemvasia is not just a trip to a historic site, it's an experience of living history, romance, and breathtaking beauty. Corfu. Corfu, lush, historic, and surrounded by the shimmering Ionian Sea, Corfu is an island where Venetian elegance meets Greek charm. Located off the northwestern coast of Greece, it boasts a rich cultural heritage influenced by centuries of Venetian, French, and British rule. The heart of the island, Corfu Town, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site filled with pastel-hued mansions, arched promenades, and imposing fortresses. Strolling through the narrow alleys of the Old Town, visitors encounter grand landmarks like the Liston Arcade, the Grand Palace of San, Michael and St. George, and the towering Spianata Square. Beyond its historic streets, Corfu offers breathtaking landscapes, from the dramatic cliffs of Cape Drastis to the golden sands of Glyfada Beach. Palio Kastritsa, a seaside village with hidden coves and emerald waters, is said to be the mythical landing place of Odysseus. The island's cuisine is a delicious blend of Greek and Italian influences, with signature dishes like pastizzata, a rich, slow-cooked meat dish with pasta, and sofrito, tender veal in a garlic and white wine sauce. Corfu's lush countryside is home to olive groves, cypress trees, and wildflowers, creating a stunning backdrop for hikes and scenic drives. The waters around the island are teeming with marine life, including sea turtles and colorful fish that thrive in its protected bays. With a mild Mediterranean climate, Corfu is a year-round destination, offering warm summers and pleasant winters. With its historic landmarks, serene beaches, and tempting local cuisine, the island has something to offer every kind of traveler. Crete, the largest Greek island, is a land of breathtaking landscapes, rich history, and vibrant culture that feels like a world of its own. Located at the crossroads of Europe, Africa, and Asia, it boasts an incredible mix of ancient ruins, stunning beaches, and charming villages. The island's history stretches back thousands of years, with the Palace of Knossos standing as a testament to the mighty Minoan civilization, often linked to the myth of the Minotaur. In Chania's Old Town, Venetian harbors, Ottoman mosques, and pastel-colored mansions create a mesmerizing blend of architectural influences. Beyond its historic sites, Crete is a paradise for nature lovers, with the dramatic Samaria Gorge offering one of Europe's most famous hiking trails. The coastline is equally impressive, from the pink sands of Elefonici Beach to the exotic lagoon of Balos, where turquoise waters meet rugged cliffs. Cretan cuisine is another highlight, featuring local delights like dakos, a rusk-based salad, lamb slow-cooked with wild herbs, and raki, the island's signature spirit. The island's diverse ecosystems support a variety of wildlife, including the rare Cree goat, which roams the remote mountains. Thanks to its mild Mediterranean climate, Crete enjoys sunny weather for most of the year, making it an ideal destination in any season. Whether exploring ancient palaces, hiking through breathtaking gorges, or simply relaxing in a seaside taverna, Crete offers something for every traveler. If you had the chance to visit, would you dive into its fascinating history, explore its rugged landscapes, or savor its world-renowned cuisine? Kavala. Kavala, perched on the northern coast of the Aegean Sea, Kavala is a vibrant port city where history, culture, and stunning landscapes come together in perfect harmony. Built amphitheatrically on a hillside, the city offers breathtaking sea views, with its pastel-colored houses and neoclassical mansions cascading down toward the waterfront. The Old Town, known as Panagia, is a maze of narrow alleys, Ottoman-era buildings, and hidden courtyards, all crowned by the impressive Kavala Castle, which provides panoramic views of the city and the sea. One of its most striking landmarks is the Kamares, a massive 16th century aqueduct built by the Ottomans that still dominates the skyline. The city's rich past is also reflected in the ancient ruins of Philippi, just a short drive away, where visitors can explore remnants of a Roman forum, a Greek theater, and the site of one of Apostle Paul's first Christian sermons. Beyond its history, Kavala is known for its beautiful beaches, such as Batis and Amalfi, where golden sands meet crystal clear waters. The local cuisine is a delight with fresh seafood, flavorful meze, and the famous Kavala kurabiyetis, buttery almond cookies dusted in powdered sugar. The nearby Nestos River Delta is home to a diverse range of wildlife, including flamingos and rare bird species, making it a paradise for nature lovers. Thanks to its mild Mediterranean climate, the city is an inviting destination throughout the year, with warm summers and gentle winters. Simi. Simi, located in the Dodecanese archipelago, Simi is a charming island celebrated for its neoclassical architecture, crystal clear waters, and tranquil vibe that offers a glimpse into the past. The island's main town, Gialos, is a breathtaking sight with pastel-colored mansions cascading down the hillsides toward the harbor, where fishing boats gently sway on the water. Unlike the bustling tourist hubs of Greece, Simi offers a more tranquil escape, where visitors can stroll through its narrow alleys, admire beautifully preserved 19th century buildings, and soak in the slow-paced island life. One of its most famous landmarks is the Monastery of Panormitis, a stunning waterfront monastery dedicated to Archangel Michael, a place of pilgrimage for Greek Orthodox Christians. Beyond its cultural and historical charm, Simi boasts some of the most picturesque beaches in the Dodecanese, including Agios Nikolaos and Maratunda, where the turquoise waters are perfect for swimming and snorkeling. The island is also known for its delicious seafood, especially its famous Simi shrimp, tiny, crispy delicacies best enjoyed fresh from a seaside taverna. For those who love nature, the rugged terrain and hidden coves provide excellent opportunities for hiking and exploration. Simi's surrounding waters are home to a variety of marine life, including sea turtles and playful dolphins, adding to the island's untouched beauty. With a warm Mediterranean climate, Simi is a perfect retreat from spring through autumn, offering sun-drenched days and cool, breezy nights. Lefkada. Lefkada, an island in the Ionian Sea, is known for its stunning beaches with turquoise waters, dramatic cliffs, and lush landscapes. Unlike most Greek islands, it is connected to the mainland by a floating bridge, making it easily accessible while still maintaining its island magic. The coastline is dotted with some of the most spectacular beaches in Greece, including Portokatsiki, Egremni, and Kathisma, where towering white cliffs meet turquoise waters in a picture-perfect setting. Beyond its beaches, Lefkada offers a wealth of outdoor activities, from windsurfing in Vasiliki, one of Europe's best windsurfing spots, to hiking through lush olive groves and waterfalls in Nidri. The island's capital, Lefkada town, is a charming blend of Venetian and traditional Greek influences, with colorful houses, lively squares, and waterfront tavernas serving fresh seafood and local delicacies like latopita, a honey-soaked pastry. A short drive inland leads to sleepy mountain villages such as Caria, known for its handcrafted embroidery and warm hospitality. The surrounding waters are home to dolphins and sea turtles, while nearby islands like Meganisi and Scorpios add to Lefkada's natural beauty. Thanks to its mild Mediterranean climate, the island enjoys hot summers and mild winters, making it a fantastic destination almost year-round. Would you rather relax on its famous beaches, explore its charming villages, or set sail to discover its hidden coves?